All right, man. Jaron Ennis is suing his former promoter, Cameron Duncan. He just passed, and now his wife controlling the company, and now he's suing them for excess of $1 million to get released. Probably trying to jump ship and go sign over there with PBC. His father was saying that they supposed to be fighting on the Canelo card in May, which like it might happen now that Al Heyman seemed to have found the money for Canelo Alvarez. They want to reach some type of compromise, according to Ring TV. Jaron Ennis files lawsuit against Now Boxing seeking release and judgment in excess of $1 million. Jaron Ennis is locked in for his next fight. Unfortunately, for shout out to whole ass Jake Donovan for writing the article. Unfortunately for the unbeaten IBF welterweight titleist, it will take place in the courtroom rather than the ring. BoxingScene.com has confirmed that Philadelphia Ennis has filed 3 counts of lawsuit against Now Boxing, claimed breach of contract. The case was filed February 7th with the U.S. District for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania, receives the declaratory relief to void his contract agreement with the strange promoter in judgment in excess of $1 million. The heart of the complaint is focused on Ennis' gross inactivity in relation to a number of bouts promised from the signed agreement he entered in 2019 with Now Boxing. The 4-year agreement called for Ennis to fight 4 times each in years 1 and 2 of the agreement, and 3 times in the 3rd and 4th. My thing is this: that's PBC for it. Use with Showtime. So how the fuck is that Now Boxing for it? That's who you align yourself with. And you know that going over there ain't gonna get you no activity. And if you're trying to get back over there, you know you ain't gonna get nowhere near that activity. Let's keep it a bean. The heart of complaint focuses on, okay, I read that one. He said Ennis has fought just 10 times in more than 5 years since signed with Now Boxing, which was previously run by Cameron Duncan prior to his passing early this year. The company is now run by Kelly Duncan, Cameron's widow, whose Ennis and his legal team cite as not having any experience in the realm. Furthermore, the complaint alleges that Ennis was not offered any fights by the company since his 10th round stoppage of Riemann Villa last July 9th in Atlantic City. Quote, during the terms of the agreement, the plaintiff have been ready, willing, and able to participate in the number of bouts specified in the agreement. It has made a defendant aware of his willingness. Attorney Arnold Joseph argued on behalf of Ennis an official complaint, a copy which was obtained by Boxing.com. The defendant has only given plaintiffs the opportunity to participate in the following number of bouts: year 1, 3, year 2, 2, year 3, 2, year 1, year 4, 1. My thing is this: that got more to do who you align yourself with, the network you align yourself with, more than it had to do with them. I'm just keeping it a beam. It says today the defendant has not advised whether Duncan or his defendant is a licensed promoter. Plaintiffs average that Miss Duncan has absolutely no experience promoting professional boxing events. Plaintiff's last bout took place on July 8, 2023. Defendant has failed to offer any opportunity since the date. Now, my thing is this. This is why it's kind of a slippery slope. It's a damn if you damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because you don't if you marry, you should be able to trust your significant other, but you know how sleazy they is. You know what I'm saying? So that's the crazy thing about it. That's the crazy thing about it is, it's the simple fact that that if you show your wife something, then she got an upper hand. If you don't show her something, you die, then she ain't gonna know what to do. So that's the that's the crazy part of things. But quite frankly, we'll see how I play in the court of law. And for him to sign that agreement is just wild to me. And blame them for his inactivity, but you align yourself with Showtime, who everybody knew that was documented that didn't have a lot of fight days, and then blame the promoter. Was if you blaming them for not giving you the number of fight you won, then BLK Prime called and offered you a fight with Terrence Crawford. Apparently, a couple times you said no, we align with Showtime. So how is that now boxing fought? You know what I'm saying? How is that now boxing fought? I'm just asking. How is that now boxing fought? Cool, you had an opportunity to fight outside of Showtime. You said Showtime, we only fight with Showtime. So then wouldn't that be a Showtime thing? I just asking. Wouldn't that be a Showtime thing? You know? So this sounds like a crock of bullshit. According to the complaint, Ennis was involved via official letter of January 25th, or 15th, and Kelly Duncan assumed control of Now Boxing. The notice was provided 13 days after Duncan's passing. Ennis' team acknowledged in the complaint that in 2019, the agreement carried a clause that provided Now Boxing the unilateral right to extend his contract in the event he won a major title. I told y'all, when y'all get these boxing contracts, if you win a title or you unify or something like that, then they got the right to match it. They got the right to extend your contract. Ennis was elevated from full IBF welterweight titleist from his prior interim status after Terrence Bud Crawford failed to honor the terms of the IBF ordered consolidation bout last year. We never knew he was ordered to do that, but the development was not all help in its ability to land any fights of any kind significant otherwise. Ennis won 2 separate elimination bouts to, okay, we already know that. So, So it says a legal matter comes 4 years after Ennis' dispute with Chris Madoff of Madoff Sports in Victory Boxing. That's who I think Terrence Crawford got to start with, who previously partnered with Cameron Duncan, but the whole relationship with Ennis became fractured following their split. So they fell out over Ennis. Ennis claimed at the time the relationship with Madoff was through Duncan, and that he was prepared to follow the ladder out the door following a split between the former business partners. Madoff argued in private and through the legal system that binding the contract remained in place, with the dispute threatening to put Ennis' career on hold. The case was settled in 2021. Ennis' team seek a jury trial for his complaint versus Now Boxing. While he remains without a confirmed fight date, the complaint alleges that his livelihood is impacted by the promoter's action or lack thereof to progress his career by reasons of the foregoing judicial controversy exists between the adverse parties, which involves a substantial legal right to plaintiff to wit the right to engage in those in his chosen livelihood and earn a living, and the plaintiff therefore seeks declaratory judgment that agreement is void, and Inito noted Joseph on behalf of the client. Plaintiff seeks an order and judgment in favor of plaintiff and against the defendant, declaring that the agreement is void. So, hopefully they can work something out. But it just sounds like, his people, that's manager, daddy, whoever all these people is, don't know what the hell they doing. Put him in bad deal after bad deal after bad deal. You got to understand, Madoff had to get Top Rank had to pay Madoff for a while for buying Crawford out of his contract, and then that lame ass, fake ass Better Call Saul was lying and saying Crawford had to pay Madoff sports back out of his own pocket, and that wasn't the case. But this nigga said he an attorney and can't read basic law, and I can read it. And I ain't never had no law training other than watching like Suits and Better Call Saul. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's just my thing about it, man. So he going around, making bad business decisions after bad business decisions. So I mean, people can say what they want to say. So, that is what it is, man. But hopefully they get their business together. And then you want to go fuck with PBC and get in the worst contract. Some of these dudes just don't have the best people to delegate these decisions with. And that's just the honest truth. Most of these dudes just don't have the best people to help delegate these decisions, man. And they make bad business decision after bad business decision after bad business decision after bad business decision, and that's what you're getting. You know, so I mean, so be it. That's what they want to do. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And that subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.